Thank you so much for staying with us. You're still watching Wake Up Nigeria, and right about now it's time for us to have our SME discussion. And today I have someone quite interesting. I have Ambassador Engineer Victory Ifeanyichukwu Olisedeme, the founder and CEO of Froshtech Automotive, also known as a celebrity mechanic. He's definitely with us right now. Good morning, sir. How you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
Okay, so now probably one of the stylish mechanics I've actually seen around.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, tell me about Froshtech. Tell me about what you do.
Okay, Froshtech is an automotive company in Nigeria, and we do everything vehicles, everything automotive, ranging from services to maintenance to repairs to transformation, upgrades, pimping. Like I said, everything automotive.
Anything that has to do with,
so it's a one-stop shop.
It's a one-stop shop.
Just come in and tell us what you want.
Everything. Okay, amazing. I love the fact that I literally see a corporate-looking guy, a professional-looking guy, literally actually take up this task to be a mechanic. So are you a mechanic yourself, or do you have mechanics that work for you?
I am a mechanic myself.
You're a mechanic, so you
like
go on that cars and you screw.
Of course, yeah.
Wow,
and I can actually walk like this.
You can work like this.
Without
Nice.
staying,
Okay, so it's not a, you know, how mechanics in Nigeria especially, they are known to have a
true.
certain image.
That's like
right?
the identity, yeah.
That's the
when
identity,
you see them, you
exactly.
automatically know.
You saying know that they are mechanics.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
so
that's one thing we are actually transforming in the automotive industry.
all right, all right.
So you don't look at mechanics as mad people.
That's we don't look at them as mad people like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so now tell me, where did this vision start from? And for you, what is the goal? What is the idea? What are you trying to push? What is the vision?
Okay, so I'll call it a talent because it started from when I graduated from school, and that was in 2016, and I was in Delta State, and my dad was like, boy, you need to, there's this not trending, but there's this thing he likes, and he would like me to do it. You know, that they use computer to find fault in vehicles.
Okay.
And I'm like, this is what I studied in school.
What did you study in school? Mechanical?
No,
electrical?
computer science.
Computer science. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, why don't I channel this knowledge into the automotive industry? All my colleagues, all my students, all my mates were doing this software,
software, yes.
And I hardly see young people, you know, doing this, and I took it upon myself as a challenge. Let me try this, and that was why I came to Lagos. And I did my training.
Okay.
Trust me.
Talk about this training. Tell me about this training. Tell me more about this training, because I mean, I'm trying to think of how getting like training here in Nigeria for what you do.
So initially, it wasn't something that was planned for me to go directly to the school and learn this. So my dad sent me with one of his mechanic friends that they know how to do it. And when I got there, it wasn't giving me the vibe I wanted, because it's more like those, you know, roadside stuff.
Yes.
And I wasn't feeling the energy. And I started looking for something better, you know. It took me about 2 weeks, 1 month to be able to find a place that I liked. So I found an automotive school in Nigeria, in Lagos.
School in Nigeria here.
And when I made inquiry, I was like, in fact, before I made inquiry, as I passed through the gate, I saw people like me, you know,
like you,
working.
People. You say people
like young people, you know.
Yes.
So when I was like, yeah, this is the place. And I made inquiry, I trained, and then
how long did this training
take? It was supposed to be 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah, but because of my drive and passion, the management saw how passionate I was, and they decided for me to stay back and, you know, continue the training, because normally 6 months is not supposed to be enough to learn what I'm doing now. Yeah, so I stayed back, and because of the zeal, you know, the way I work, they retained me when my training was done and sent me to head one of their branch in Lagos. So all these experiences was being gathered, you know. And then I established Froshtech.
You established Froshtech. Amazing. 2019. And it's been amazing since then. Because, I mean, now you're actually coming in and telling me about how you're the only celebrity mechanic in Nigeria. Please explain more. Expatiate on that. How
you asked me a question initially. How did this come up? So whatever I'm doing right now, I didn't learn it in the school. What I learned was just the basics.
The basics,
finding faults. You know, that was all. But then And I told you it's talent, right?
Yes.
So when I see something, I already know what to do. So with basic knowledge that I was given, I'm able to transform that and do whatever I'm doing now. Because even the school I train, they don't even do up to half of what I do.
So now tell me about this thing you do now at Froshtech, right?
Yeah.
So now besides literally working on people's cars, there's also a training part of it.
Yeah,
now
we also have an academy.
An academy,
yeah.
Okay.
So we have an academy that we train car enthusiasts.
Okay.
We train people that are passionate about cars. But not just that, we also train car drivers, mechanics, But what we are teaching right now is auto diagnosis and repair, because that is like the basic foundation that you will need to be able to excel and escalate to maybe, go up or go higher.
Yeah.
And vehicles of nowadays are complex. They are more of electronics.
Yes.
So you need good knowledge to be able to attend to these vehicles.
True.
Yeah.
Very true. And I love it because I mean, talking about automotive trainings and talking about electronics, softwares to do different things. My husband is actually a car head.
Oh,
the petrol head. So he literally does a lot of tuning.
Oh, wow.
And
I like that. I'd like to meet him.
So now we all know, I don't even know which one comes first. After Nigerian tailors, I think mechanics are the most sworn for. After Nigeria, I'm not sure which one comes first. But then again, the fact that you're literally putting in the work to literally make this the system, the industry a little bit more formal and professional,
regulated and standard.
Yeah, because most times, as we had a conversation before we started this, most mechanics is trial and error, right? They're not. Most of them are not educated. They don't have the requisite knowledge they need to actually work on these cars. So they just try this. If it works, fine. If it doesn't work, they try that and all of that. But now you're literally putting structures to that. So how much have you been able to break into that space, right? It's one thing for you now. You went to school. After you graduated, you looked for an automotive school to go to, right? Do we have people just walking like that actually want the knowledge to actually go into these things? Okay,
so we've been able to inspire a lot of youth, Nigerian youth, to look into this trade school as alternative to instead of doing what everybody is doing.
Okay.
So we've been able to break into Nigeria. We've been able to gain this trust that when you go to Froshtech, your vehicle is not coming back the way it went there.
Okay.
Remember, the vehicle's coming there as a problem.
Yes.
So leaving there is not supposed to go back with the problem.
Yes.
So we've been able to gain this trust. And with our influence, a lot of youth, a lot of Nigerian youth have seen this like, this is also something that would nice, So a lot of people are looking into, they're making inquiry. We've also trained a lot of mechanics. We've trained a lot of youths. After school, they come and we train them, and they are good. Most of them are working on their own now.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Amazing. Okay, yeah. So you've actually been able to actually penetrate that market, and gradually, one car after the other, you're definitely taking up that space. I think that's actually really, really amazing, and I feel it's something that's very credible.
Yeah.
Now, so now when you look,
everybody needs to know that if you don't get your diagnosis right,
that's where the problem starts.
Yeah, that was where the problem starts from.
Yes.
So the diagnosis is more important, and to be able to diagnose a vehicle properly, you need intense knowledge. You need to be able to know where you are going to directly.
Yes. All right, amazing. So we actually have breakfast prepared for you. But as we go, just tell me, look at yourself, look at Nigeria, the industry of mechanics right now. The next 5-10 years, what are your dreams?
Okay, so Froshtech has a dream of building an automotive city.
Okay.
In Nigeria. Yeah.
Okay.
So I really don't want to talk much about that.
Why?
So,
you don't want us to steal your idea?
No, I've given you, a tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, and automotive city, that would be incredible.
When I talk about city, look at Tyler Perry Studios. You can literally shoot all Hollywood movies in that studio. So when I say city, when you come in there, it's a city where international shows will be hosted, everything automotive, like I said. And God knows, maybe tomorrow we'll start building our own vehicles.
So you're looking at shows as well?
Of course, yeah.
Have you ever been to Revs and Runway? If you say no,
sure. So race, drifts,
so
racing, drifting, competition, rebuilding an engine, or, transformation, car wraps. So these are the dreams that are what we are bringing. I feel in Nigeria, automotive is kind of boring a little.
Yes.
But want to spice it up.
Want to spice it up. Yeah. Amazing. Okay, great.